Babe, can you shut that off? That big light?
I don't even know why I fucking turned it on.
Actually,
Turned
don't.
it on to look to do the lights.
Yeah, we need to change. We need to
I'm
fix
gonna
this.
fix
Yeah,
that tomorrow.
I
That's
know.
what's getting done.
I'm aware.
I can do columns. I can do bulleted list. This is awesome. This Google document.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah, we got to get this fixed. It's very annoying.
It does spell check, grammar check. It's free. I can print from here. I can share it via Messenger. You can pull it up yourself. You can make edits on your Google. I like this. Sorry, go ahead.
Hey, everybody. We have a partial guest today.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, hi guys.
We have a partial guest today. It's Saturday. He's home. It's his time off right now. His mom was supposed to come last night or tomorrow. His mom was supposed to come tomorrow, but she's not coming now. So
my mom and my aunt. My mom's not feeling right today. She's taking my aunt shopping Monday. She's got her dialysis. She's got her dialysis this week, so she had to call. She doesn't feel well enough that she actually had to call off work, and she don't like doing that.
Yeah. So we're trying to set up a D&D game for tomorrow. We'll see where that goes, how that goes. So dual screen. Watch both. You'll be fine. Or come back and forth. You'll be okay. Or I can miss you for tonight. It's all right. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I don't have to monopolize your time. You were listening to Sir Morbid for the first time. How'd you feel? Like him, love him, hate him? I have not been back since I was set up, so there's been very everybody's kind of split on that. Well, I was just letting you know that I don't have to monopolize your time. Of course, I want you here, but I don't want to keep you hostage. I want to keep you hostage. That's not fair. Not real thrilled. He was talking about Kate. What was he saying about Kate? I feel like people that aren't in the situations shouldn't really, I don't know. I tend to talk about what's going on with me-ish. But I feel like people that aren't in the situations don't understand what their thing is, I guess. Hey. Just going to do a nice, normal, calm live tonight. There will be time for fuckery later. And I'm not staying on all hours like I have been. It's going to be a normal to short live compared to what I've been doing. Fuckery is at its height. Fuckery is at its height. We've had the amount of people that have reached out to me today is insane. Insane. I opened up my messenger to pretty much everybody and everything messaging me. Or other people. Like, whatever happened before was nothing. Nothing. Today alone, we've had 5 new people, I think. Well, 6 technically. Yeah. It's been wild. I woke up to lots of fuckery. But that's okay. You saw a TikTok live earlier today. What do you mean? Lots of people go live. Yeah, Cindy, I definitely, I don't know if you've checked your messenger. I messaged you. Yeah, today's, I don't really have a whole lot. Like, literally, I got up, dealt with fuckery, dealt with more fuckery, continued to deal with fuckery, picked up my husband, went and picked up cat food, went to the dollar store to look for a pill container that they didn't have, came home, dealt with more fuckery, and now I'm here. So, yeah, it's been a wild day. I left my freaking water bottle in my room. So, give me 1 second. Ugh. I left all my water bottles in my room. Like, what am I doing? Like, why does it take so long to fill a freaking water bottle? Oh shit. And why do I always fill it to where I overfill it? Hey, babe. Literally. Get my water bottle, overfill it, huh?
Is it done yet?
Yeah. And then I overfilled it. Okay, we have the best Dollar Tree. They keep it fully stocked. Yeah, so normally mine does too. But the particular pill container I want, they're out of. So I'm gonna go to a different town and get it. I'm sure they'll have it. They have a bigger one. We have a nice sized one. It usually has pretty much everything I need. But we have one about 20 minutes away that's like twice the size. The fuck? So I'll go there. I want a specific one. He's like, well, we'll just go to Walmart and buy it. I'm like, I'm not paying $10 for the same fucking thing I can pay $1 for. I will go somewhere else and get it. Thanks. He's like, well, I just want you to have it. And I'm like, I don't want to pay that. So I'm going to go next time I take him to work or something and get it done. Hello, everybody. What's my favorite brand of wax melts? The kind that I buy is Better Homes and Gardens usually. I have like very specific scents, I guess. My nose is like super picky, so like I have a very specific scents I get. There's like sage and sea salt, most things vanilla. Most things pumpkin, most things apple. I get a lot of my scents during fall, if you haven't noticed. Yeah. Some of the ones at Walmart, the dollar ones, they don't throw very well. And then there's another brand, Sensationals at Walmart I'll get. Better Homes and Gardens. I've never actually gotten the Yankee Candle ones, but I do want the Pink Sands one. I like that scent. I had that I think I think I have that candle. Never used it, but I think I have it. Yeah. The Better Homes and Gardens at Walmart's good. They throw pretty well. They're cheap. It's That's what I stick to. And then the good portion is they have the smaller ones for like 222, and then they have the bigger ones for like $4. So I usually go through 2 wax melt cubes a day, one in the morning, one at night. So I keep them very, and I don't reuse them. I literally use them and then that's it. I could probably get more than one use out of them, but I feel like nah. I keep a lot of wax melts on hand, so I just basically go through like 2 a day. White peach and daisy. I think I've had that one. I'm not a huge cedar fan. Oh, Nancy, you figured it out. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yeah, so like honestly the Better Home and Garden ones are pretty strong. Depending on what scent you get, they're pretty strong. Don't get the Illumina whatever at Walmart. They're like $1 or something. Don't get those, they suck. The Sensationals work pretty well though. I've never it doesn't smell piney. Well, what's the point of cedar then if it doesn't smell piney? I don't like cedar wood though. Cedar wood smells awful to me. You're not feeling the love? I'm sorry. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Nancy. I always appreciate you regardless. Just a fall smell. Yeah, I get most of my scents during fall. I will like stock up on fall scents. I like a lot of that stuff, like apples and pumpkins and vanillas and any combination of them. So I'm a high star. Watermelon lemonade. There's a few fruit ones I'll get. Like I will get fruit. I'm not a spring fan. Spring is a lot of flowers, and the only flowers that I like is essentially gardenia and lilac. And lilac, you have to be really careful because I'll get like a really fake lilac. Same with honeysuckle. You have to get a specific honeysuckle or it smells chemical. Not a huge flower fan, and that's what spring tends to be. Summer's fruits. So I get some fruits, and then fall is your, apples and pumpkins. Uh, Winter, I'm not a huge fan of, except for maybe the cranberries. When it gets into a lot of, piney and stuff, I'm not a huge fan, but I do like Christmas cookie stuff. So ocean smells, it depends. I don't know. I was asleep. I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. I like some linen ones. Some of those that smell clean, like laundry soap. I like the ones that smell like laundry soap. There's a couple linen ones. There's one called Bubbles. There's one called Bubbles that smells pretty good. Laundry smells are good. Yeah, I'm not a pine fan. I'm not a pine fan. Yeah, the cranberry can be good. Mulberry can be good. Yeah, I'm not. I don't get a lot of ocean stuff. It's sometimes. So by the pool. Yeah, no, I'm not a Christmas fan. I get most of my wax melts in summer and fall. I just started branching out into summer this year. There's definitely some summer ones I can deal with. Yeah, fall scents are the best. That you guys stock up, man. All the waxes come out. You buy like all of them for the rest of the year. Yeah. I appreciate you, Miss. I'm still drinking green apple cherry. So ooh. Open up my messenger and there's like 17,000 messages. Oh, yeah, I talked about her. I talked to her about the panel because I woke up to the news and I was like, "The fuck are you doing? What are you doing?" I don't know. I've been busy all day. Caribbean sea breeze. That can sound like it'd be okay. Simmer pots like the liquid potpourri and stuff. I've done those. Not a huge fan. My live from last night was extremely long, and it's going through construction. There'll be a new one up. There'll be a new one up. Don't worry. You make your own simmer pots? I've tried the liquid potpourri. I don't know. It smells really strong and chemically to me. Sol de Janeiro to my melts because I can never get enough of 68. But it's so expensive. Why am I fuzzy? I need to get a new webcam.
You want to hear what I have for background? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
The town I was living in was once a sleepy village. Then they showed up, an infernal army. It turns out there was a portal on the edge of the country, and our Lord was too afraid to fight. So it was up to us, man, we loved so much. So we formed a militia. Just so happens to be a warforge tracking this army's path. So he stepped in to teach us how to make and use the weapons we needed to fight the army. He seemed to be an ex-soldier, but I never really dug too deep into his life to find out. A mistake I plan to remedy next time I see him. They came and we fought. It was a fight to remember and one that should be in the history books, but we all know about little towns. They tend to fall through the cracks. The blood that flowed that day still feeds our crops to this day. After that, life wasn't the same, so it comes to today where I find myself a bounty hunter. I will not let anyone go through what we went through, and I can't let anyone slip through the cracks of justice. They will answer to the law or they will answer to me.
Okay. He's making a new character. There is Carpy. Tons. Oodles. Did the video? No. That video never existed. What somebody did was they put out a stupid rumor, got a bunch of people to follow them to see this video. The video never came out. The person got a ton of follows by putting out a rumor. Because that's what people do, is they put out misinformation. And then they go after people who have the real information. But that's okay. Because the real information always comes out. Always. No, look, you all fell for it. Anybody who believed that fell for it. Why? Think about it. If that actually happened, if somebody actually seen that, you think somebody wouldn't have literally stopped recording and immediately uploaded it, got a hold of TMZ. Instead, it's, ooh, it'll come on Friday. Give lots of people time to follow, get lots of followers up, and then suddenly doesn't release the video. Shocker. I knew the second that they said it'll be out Friday. I told you guys this when it happened. The second they said it'll be out Friday, I said, because it's not going to happen. They would have been calling TMZ with that shit. So Don't believe things you hear, especially if you don't know the source. And this was just some random hoo-ha that came onto the internet with this big, huge story and no evidence. Evidence is fun. Super fun. And that's what you have to have when you're going to do stuff. Yeah. No, it never happened. It was never going to happen. It was a great ploy. It was a great ploy. It was a great ploy. Lots of people fell for it. I don't know the account that it originated on, but I'm sure it's got thousands and thousands of followers now, and people aren't going to go back and unfollow, so they win. Am I really April's new co-host, like she said in the live? Not that I'm aware of. Do we go on lives together? Yeah. A lot of the time, I sit down in the box and just advertise my YouTube. A lot of times, I'll just sit down there and comment down in the comments. I do my own thing every night at 8, and if I'm bored at night, why not? Well, because we go on lives together, and she knows better than to say that I'm a guest. I'm not a guest. I don't guest. She knows this. If I go on somebody else's panel, but I mean, yeah, we've co-hosted a few lives. Does not mean like we're going to go live together every single night. We don't have like a set station. I go live here every night at 8. That's what I do. And if you guys know, since I've gotten on the schedule, I end up going live for a very long amount of time. And sometimes it's on here, and sometimes I get bored, and sometimes we go over on TikTok and create fuckery because it's fun. I mean, after all, we get fucked with constantly. It's only appropriate we fuck back. No, I am my own self. I am my own self. We work together. We work on a lot of things together. But Amy's her go-to person. That's Amy. I'm there, but I'm more of a, I don't know. I really don't know what you would call that. I don't really know what you would call that. I'm separate. Well, yeah, I mean, it's hard to describe, dude. Like, am I a part of GWN? No. Am I a person who goes on panels with her? Yes. Do we co-host lives when we are together so I don't get talked over? Yes. Like, I'm not really sure what you're actually looking for here. I don't know what you're trying to catch me in, or I don't know what you're. I'm not really sure what you're aiming. What would you like me to answer? What would you like me to say? What is it you're looking for? No, one thing I've learned is that you can't put baby in the corner anymore. If I want to talk, I'm going to talk. And if I don't, I'm going to sit in the comments and advertise my YouTube. Look, nighttime can get boring, okay? I don't really have TV to watch. I haven't paid my sub on my game. And it's either doom scroll on TikTok or have a bunch of people up on a panel and listen while I advertise my YouTube. I don't know. A reoccurring host. There you go. I'm a reoccurring host. I like that. I'm a reoccurring host. There you go. I like that. Reoccurring co-host. Make sure. Give both people credit. I'm a reoccurring co-host. There. That would technically be the co-host, but I'm reoccurring and not always there. I like that idea. I am here every night at 8 o'clock, regardless of the fuckery that tries to keep me offline every single day. I'm here. I deal with fuckery before. I have my live. I deal with fuckery afterwards. See how that works? No, I've learned not to lose my identity with other people. I am me. That's it. I can only attest for me. I can only speak for me. That's it. And all these people doing fuckery around me have fuck all to do with me. Because there's people doing fuckery around me. And just because I know who these people are, etc., does not mean I'm involved in any fuckery. I would let you know if I was involved in fuckery. I got zero problem with that. There's a lot of people doing a lot of fuckery. And I don't agree with a lot of it. Don't agree with most of it, actually. Unfortunately, I'm here. And unfortunately, a lot of people are involving me in their fuckery. And I'm holding a lot of people's secrets. And it's very frustrating because I feel like I'm being stuck in the middle of about 1,700 people. And this person wants to know that. And this person wants to know that. And this person doesn't want to be told about that. And this person wants to stay anonymous. And I'm like, I didn't ask for any of this. Didn't ask for any of this. Don't need to be told about this. Don't need to be told about that. Don't need to be drug into this. Don't need to be drug into that. I'm already dealing with enough fuckery of my own. And trust me, I'm involved in a lot that involves me. The House of Cards isn't just falling. There's a typhoon and they're all flying around in the wind. The more we've talked about this, the worse it has gotten behind the scenes. So bad. And until I make sense of, well, any of it, I'm not going to talk on it. Once I make sense of it, yeah. Unfortunately, so much shit has happened today. I didn't have time to think, process, put together coherent sentences. So I sit. I sit and I think. And then once I think and I figure, then I speak. Because if you put shit out preemptively, A, you could be wrong. B, you may not have the whole story. C, you may get things wrong. Which is why every time this has happened, I've told you, for weeks at a time, this is blah, 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 I'll talk about it type deal. I appreciate you, Brenda. However, I will be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Tripping over doggos. Alright. Really? Was that totally necessary? Did you just step on Leia? Alright. Hi. Okay. Sorry, I'm back. Anyway. So we were talking about wax melts. We're talking about wax melts and weird things that go on when I'm asleep. That's the great part of sleeping all day. Everything goes on during the day. I sleep through all of it. Then I wake up to nightmares. It's a fun time, really. So that's about where I'm at with that. Can the chat move, please? Jesus. You have a question for me? Sure. What's your question? Make it be something easy, please. I'd prefer an easy question, but you know. I'm cold. It's cold in here. I'm gonna have to go kick the air up. I'm gonna have to go kick the air up a degree. He's gonna be making dinner shortly. You feel like you missed some tea aside from... Can you not mumble? You feel like you missed some tea?
I'm not just gonna shut up.
Aside from the bogus video rumor? I don't know. I couldn't... Is it thundering?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, your thyroid testing came back to normal on my chart on the app. What could that mean? Was it high or was it low? It means you have thyroid issues. You're either going to have hyper or hypo. So if it came back like normal, you either have hyper or hypo. So I'm going to assume probably hypo. Hyper is actually pretty rare. Do you sweat a lot or are you cold? There we go. That'll knock it out. Do you sweat a lot or are you cold? Yeah, high means it's low. I know that's confusing. High means it's low. Are you tired and cold or are you sweating and hot? Hi, Maddie. How are you? I just meant mumbling over there. I can't tell what you're saying, and it sounds like you're going. What are you printing out now?
Second level.
Oh.
Just the first page.
Yeah, that's hypo. That's hypo. Yep, that's hypo. If your levels are high, you're cold, that's hypo. They'll put you on some thyroid medication. You'll be fine. It's all good. I've been on thyroid medication for like 20 years. You'll be okay. It'll take a minute for it to level out, though. Yep, that's hypo. Yeah, thyroid imbalance is super common. Super, super common. It's thundering. I'm just going to let you all know if this cuts out, it's because I lose power. I'll either lose my internet or my power. That loves to happen when there's a storm, and it sounds like there's a storm coming in. It just started thundering, so there's a possibility this live may be cut short. Just going to give you a heads up. Overactive is very uncommon. Actually, it's usually underactive. That is the issue. So it's serious, but it's not too serious to stress me out. No, you're fine. You're fine. Seriously. A lot of people have low thyroid function. It's fine. You'll be fine. I promise you're not going to die. Nothing like that. You're just going to be cold and tired, and your hair will fall out. You'll be fine. I promise. You're good. Nothing scary. Nothing like that. Super easy to fix. You take a pill that's about that big. It's super tiny. So tiny. It's tinier than a Tic Tac. Every day. You just take it every day. You'll be fine. Yep. See, you've had the symptoms for years. You've been fine. You're not dead. You're good. You'll be fine. Do you want to use... Oh, you can't use it. None of those need a D20, right? Yeah, I've been on thyroid meds for like 20 years. Where's your calculator? You're having a hard time adding.
I just had a brain fart, that's all.
Do you need to roll a D20 for anything? You can use my super special dice.
I'm rolling a D8.
Okay.
I'm leveling up my hit points.
Okay. Yeah, cold and tired can be hypothyroid a lot, especially if you gain a lot of weight. I gained an obscene amount of weight when my thyroid went off. Like I gained like 100 pounds in like 6 months. It was bad. I had black stretch marks for years until they finally went pink and then silver. I looked like a fucking zebra. It was awful. Yeah, no, Goldie, you're fine. Seriously. People go with that all the time. It's not something you don't want to medicate. It's not something you don't want to check, but you're not going to die. You'll be fine. My thyroid goes off on occasion, and it takes a while sometimes for it to catch up. Sometimes it's hard to catch on a test until it's gone beyond a point. Sometimes they've told me it can take up to 6 weeks for them to actually be able to catch it on a blood test. Okay, you lost weight? That's weird. That's weird. That's not usually hypo. Everything else you said was hypo. That's weird. You don't usually lose weight. I'm not saying you can't, but I've never heard of that. That's kind of weird. He's making a D&D character. Yeah, that's what he was. Yeah, he's making a companion to his character. So I already have all mine. I'm good. Yeah. We're waiting to see if we are going to have a D&D session tomorrow. We're still waiting on the guy to reply. The girlfriend is going somewhere for something, and we're just waiting on him to see if he wants to or not. You heard 20 side die and my nerd came out. You want to see something cool? I'm going to show you something cool. Hold on. First of all, I think you'll appreciate this. My bag of holding. Hold on, I want to show you something. You want to see something cool? .55 millimeter D20. I also have a 20 some millimeter D20, and then your standard ones. I have a set of dice that is Indian agate. They were not cheap. I have a spell book, the whole nine. You put your spells in it, and you can keep track of your spells. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we kind of went all out. We kind of have a lot of dorky shit. So he's getting ready to buy the new 5. Are they calling it 5E? What are they calling it?
Yeah, it's 5E. It's the 5E Player Handbook 2024.
Well, that's what the other one was.
They're not coming out with a new edition.
Oh.
It's just
5E 24.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Because it was updated. It hasn't been updated since 2014. So they're updating it instead of coming out with a new edition. They're making some slight changes. That's all.
Yeah, so if you know what a bag of holding is, if you're playing in D&D, it's kind of like a bag that you can throw everything in. Instead of just having tiny pockets, you have a bag that can hold pretty much anything.
So in between taking 2 feats, I need your opinion.
What?
First feat, it's called Bully. You are adept at using firearms in close quarters, gaining the following benefits. Being within 5 feet of a hostile creature does not impose disadvantage on your ranged attack rolls. Once per turn, when you hit a character within 10 feet of you, using a ranged attack using a firearm, you gain force. You can force the target to make a strength saving throw. On a fail save, you push the target 5 feet away from them and knocked it prone.
It would be easier if I read it because you're stumbling all over the place and I can't concentrate.
Pistolero?
Yeah, just give it to me because you're stumbling all over the place.
Top one and the bottom one.
You're stumbling all over and I can't read it.
I stumbled. I'm sorry. Do you hear that? Or
Let me read it. Okay, the first part of it cool, the second part of it stupid. All right. I don't even understand the point of the bottom one. So And there's another one here too. You don't like the second one?
I don't like that one.
Well, the bottom
that one's for later.
Bottom one's stupid. So I guess I would go with the top one.
What was the bottom one?
That was the Pistolero.
Yeah, what?
Sounded stupid. That's what. You're asking my opinion.
Oh, then not being surprised.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Like,
I would take both.
When you come into a surprise thing, and you get a surprise attack on you, they get first attack.
Okay.
If not, and you don't get your initiative bonus.
Okay.
So I would still get my initiative bonus, so it would increase where I'm at on the list.
Again, like I said, I like the top one just for the first trade alone.
Okay, so it's either that or I take 2 additional ability points.
You have Rhodonite, and you should see the amount of dice we have. It's unreal. He's got a set of Obsidian, and I got a set of Indian Agate.
I really want to do it.
And we got all sorts of fucking dice. It's wild. You haven't been able to play D&D since COVID? Aw.
A lot of groups have started playing over video chat.
Oh, thank you, Jam.
And using D&D Beyond. If you don't have D&D Beyond, I'm talking to your D&D players that are talking. If you don't have D&D Beyond, I highly suggest getting it. You can have a free or you can pay. You can run complete campaigns over the app.
Okay, I have watched you since the Gypsy Rose thing began. I don't comment usually, but I wanted you to know I love your lives. They're my go-to every single night. Thank you for sharing yourself with us. I appreciate you. My campaign switched to online. I don't have a PC. I miss World of Darkness. No one plays that around here anymore.
Oh, Pistolero. You can dual wield. Can't dual wield unless you take that feat. You can dual wield and attack with both hands.
I thought you could dual wield from the beginning.
No.
Well, then roll over here and let me read it again.
Take it into my... This class I paid for. I'm trying to figure out. It's called Gunslinger.
So you can only dual wield if you take this one?
That feat. Or if it's specified in your thing and it's not specified in mine. In your subclass.
Well, then, I mean, that would be the obvious one to take. You can technically do multi-attack. Hey, CM, how are you? Yeah, it's starting to thunder a lot more, so we're gonna have to. Hopefully we'll stay online. Does it go into more detail for later, or is that just what it is?
Those are the 3 feats. They're feats, not class abilities. They're feats.
Well, you can take extra feats later.
Yeah, I can take feats again at any time I get ability thing. So next one would be 8th level.
I would take
4 levels. You get it.
I would take the pistol one for now, so you could dual wield.
Pistol
I'm
hero?
good. Yes.
Okay.
You need to move. You need to call your dogs. This is ridiculous.
Doggos, get over here. Come on. Come lay over here.
I'm serious. Get your dogs.
Come on, Sydney. Come on, Riley.
I have 5 dogs underneath my chair right now.
Let's go. Come on here. Come on. Come on, Riley.
Like I can't move. There's like 5 dogs under me. Normally I lock the 2 bigger ones out, and he let them in here, and they all decided they were all gonna lay under my desk, and I could not move. Ooh, I can hear the rain. It is raining. It is raining very hard. It's raining very hard. Have fun. Not doing anything wrong, so have fun with that. Do we play MTG? What is MTG? Oh, Magic the Gathering? No.
No.
No, I got into D&D on accident. He wanted to play it. I didn't. He had some friends coming over. They didn't show up, and I played, and so now I play. Yeah, that's the great thing about people who report shit. If you're not doing anything wrong, nothing happens. Nothing happens. That's the great thing. You can have your channel reported 17,000 times. I know, because I talked to YouTube. And they said you can have your channel reported 17,000 times. If you're not doing anything wrong, it doesn't matter. Yeah. He's been wanting to play for years. And now I had some friends that played, so we started playing with them. But my friend's a little sick right now. She thinks she has gallbladder issues, so she's going to get that stuff checked out. It is raining really hard right now. That's not good. Weather is very strange here, and we will lose electricity if they sneeze on the lines. So I may be losing power. There's the thunder. Yep, this isn't good. So let's check the radar.
Do that. How was it we were getting to hit?
Oh, I'm not doing this right now. What do you mean to hit?
When I roll my d20, what do I add?
Proficiency plus whatever one you're standard in. So what is you said dexterity?
Dexterity.
So it is d20 plus
It's
proficiency
4.
plus dexterity
Okay.
plus dexterity. All right. So there's an ugly ass storm on top of us. But it's gonna be over really soon. Okay. There's an ugly little storm. It's like red. It's an ugly little storm. It'll be over here. Well, the whole situation should be gone in about an hour. And then we got some green, and then yeah, that's about it. So let's see. It's gonna be here till about another. We're gonna have it for about another half hour. Let's see. I'm sorry about your friend, but happy you get to play and have fun with your friends. D&T friendships last forever. We're good. Luckily, my husband is a DM and the other guy's a DM, so they kind of switch off and we play two different campaigns. I'm a wizard in one and I'm a cleric in the other.
Your husband's an inspiring DM.
He does well. He does good. He does good. He's very imaginative.
I fucked up throughout this. This is my first little campaign.
Yeah, but he's really imaginative, so it works. I prefer when he DMs over the other guy, but he really wants to play, so I keep my mouth shut. The other guy's good, don't get me wrong, but like
she was out of her mind when he was playing. She was just out of it, so she didn't really get to enjoy it.
fuckery. Yeah. That was the day that Sarah Jane Anderson kept fucking calling. So I didn't really get to enjoy the game. So from now on, we have a rule. When we play, the phones go away. So, yeah. Shocker. Yeah. So, I get distracted. You guys know this. I squirrel off in every fucking direction. So, yeah, I can't be doing two things at once. So when it's D&D time, I'm going to have to actually set the phone down in another room so I can play. Yeah, no, my husband's a really good DM. He gets really into it. He's got really good storylines. He gets really involved. He's a really good DM. So
I'm a bit too hand leading.
Huh?
I do know that. I need to back off trying to guide you through the story and let you make your own way through the story. I need to do more of that and less of that hand holding.
Okay. Hello. Ooh, it's raining.
A lot more of the "Are you sure you?" A lot less of the "You sure you want to do that?" More of letting you make the mistakes as you go.
Ooh, it is raining really hard. I'm gonna make sure my phone's charged. I've learned one thing about living in Kentucky. The minute there's inclement weather, make sure your phone is charged because you may not have electricity for like a day. Remember that last time when my electricity went out? I had to charge my phone in the car twice. I had to sit in my car. We literally drove up to a gas station and sat there while I charged my fucking phone so that I would have internet so that I could do what I was doing and charge my phone. It was awful. So I've learned